A very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to solve the very important question on multiple choice question on forensic medicine and technology. Forensic medicine and toxicology. This is very important question. This forensic medicine and toxicology has a very important role to play in your PG entrance because some 10 questions are expected to come from forensic medicine and most of the questions are direct questions. So, if you practice well these questions, you will be able to solve those questions easily in your exam, and it will be naturally and automatically you will be solving those questions. The more you practice, they will get into your reflexes, and once they get into your reflexes, without thinking twice, you will mark the correct answer in the examination. So, practice is what which makes you perfect and which gives you the great success that is required. So, mastering small topics, mastering small subjects will make you a master of all the game so that you get a very good rank in the NEET PG exam. So, let's begin. Taking off one's clothes and running in public is called. Taking off one's clothes and running in public is called. A. Mooning. B. Streaking. C. Voyeurism. D. Undunism. Now let us see all the options one by one. Voyeurism is observing unsuspecting people undress or naked, taking bath, seeing the genitalia or watch intercourse to get erotic excitement and sexual gratification. That is voyeurism. This voyeurism is commonly seen in males. Voyeurs frequently peep into bedrooms of others and are called as peeping toms. Now, tendency to derive sexual pleasure from the sight, thought, or touch of urination, which is also called golden shower, is called urolagnia and undinism. Undinism. Then coming to mooning, what is mooning? Mooning is the act of mooning is the act of displaying one's bare buttocks. You can see in the image bare buttocks by lowering the pant and bending over. It is known as mooning. So the correct answer here is streaking. Streaking. Taking off one's clothes and running in public is called streaking. Let's move to the next question. The venom of the snake shown in the figure is A. Neurotoxic, B. Cardiotoxic, hemotoxic, myotoxic. The one thing I want to tell in forensic medicine, the study of snakes is very important. You must know all the different types of snakes and the toxins and the toxic dose of those toxins and how much fatal it is, which snake bites in the night, which snake bite is there. The person doesn't know that the snake has bitten him, so it becomes more dangerous because the patient himself doesn't know that he has been bitten by a snake. Such snakes are very dangerous. So the venom of snake shown in the figure is the snake shown in the figure is a krait. The scientific name is Bungarus cirilis. This snake belongs to Elapidae and thus it is neurotoxic. It is more dangerous than cobra. It is nocturnal, comes out only during the night time. Krait bite is dangerous as there is no pain at the bite site, so the victim is unaware of the bite. Krait is neurotoxic. Venom is loaded with presynaptic toxins and is 16 times more powerful than cobra. It causes immediate paralysis of muscles. The fatality rate is 70 to 80%. So the venom of the snake shown in the figure is neurotoxic. According to PCPNDT Act 1994, the punishment for a doctor if found guilty for sex determination is A 1 year, B 2 year, C 3 years, and D 5 years. The correct answer here is, according to PCPNDT Act, punishment for doctor if found guilty for sex determination is 3 years. So keep it in mind, it will be useful for you in future if you happen to become a gynecologist. Always fill the form properly and send the report correctly, because sometimes even if you don't do mistake, you may be found guilty. So you have to be very careful documentation regarding documentation in your medical career. Tachynoir is A. Deposition of dust in sclera. B. Decrease in body temperature after death. C. Muscle stiffening after death. Staining after death. This tachynoir sclerotica. If the eyelids are open, there is deposition of dust in the sclera. It produces two yellow triangles which change to brown and black. The time since death is 3 to 4 hours. The cause is drying desiccation, deposition of cellular debris and dust. Location is sclera conjunctiva. Appearance is two triangle at each side of the iris. Color change, first it is yellow, then brown, and finally black. Time since death is 4 hours. Tachynoir is deposition of dust in the sclera. Now this is an important question. Section for expert witness under Indian Evidence Act is A. Section 45, B. 32, C. 154, D. 65B. Section for expert witness under Indian Evidence Act. A person who has been trained or has knowledge, experience in technical or scientific subject is called an expert. Section expert witness is in section 45 of Indian Evidence Act. Now what about section 32(1)? This section states that when statement is made by a person as to cause of his death or as to any circumstances of transaction which resulted in his death, in cases in which the cause of the person death comes into question, such statements are relevant whether the person who made them was or was not at the time when they were made, under expectation of death, and whatever may be the nature of the proceedings in which the cause of his death comes into question. Now, what are the characteristics of dying declaration? Dying declaration is one of the exception of rule of excluding hearsay evidence. It is not necessary that dying declaration is relevant only in a particular kind of proceedings. The proceedings may be civil or criminal. There is no absolute rule of law that a dying declaration, unless corroborated by other independent evidence, is not fit to be acted upon. So the correct answer here is A, section 45. Identify the type of hallucination. A, auditory. B, tactile hallucination. C, micropsia. D, otoscopic. Micropsia. Hurt is defined under section A 320 IPC, 321 IPC, 319 IPC, 319 IPC. On voluntary admission, the maximum number of days a person can be admitted as per Mental Health Care Act is A 48 hours, B 30 days, C 60 days, and D 90 days. So he can get admitted on his own for how many days? The maximum number of days a person can be admitted on voluntary admission is 30 days, beyond which the approval of board is necessary. Other salient features of MHA Advanced Directive: the way the person wishes to be cared for and the treated for a mental illness, the way the person wishes not to be cared for and treated for mental illness, the individual he wants to appoint as his nominated representative. So it is 30 days. Hyoid bone fracture is most commonly seen in A. Hanging, B. Gagging. C. Throttling. Choke. Fracture of hyoid bone in hanging. Abduction fracture or anterior compression fracture is seen. Most common site is junction of inner two thirds and outer third of greater corner. Fracture of hyoid bone. Hyoid bone most common in manual strangulation, followed by hanging, followed by ligature. So the correct answer here is throttling. Identify the poison. What you see in the image. Is it A. Abrus precatorius, B. Riccinus communis, D. C. Semicarpus anacardium, D. Cotontiglium? Well, it is Riccinus communis. The active principle is Riccin. The entire plant is poisonous. Riccin is a biological warfare agent, category BQ. B, category B, it is category B. Entire plant is poisonous. Hebrus precatorius, also called rati, rosary bead, Indian licorice. Active principle is abrin. Abrin and abralin. Entire plant is poisonous. Seed are bright scarlet red with a black spot at one pore, similar to viper snake venom. So it is Riccinus communis. Please click on the link in the description box to join the 2-day Neet PG Breakthrough Blueprint Masterclass, in which all the subjects of the Neet PG, 19 subjects, will be covered in a holistic manner, in an interlinked manner. This class, the first 10 people who join the group, it is absolutely free. Let's move to the next question. Feature of antemortem drowning is A. Cutis and sirena, B. rigor mortis, C. washerwoman's feet, D. grass and weeds. It is grass and weeds grab in hand. It is the feature of antemortem drowning. The technique of studying the print given in the image is A. facial reconstruction, B. rugoscopy, C. superimposition, chelioscopy. Well, it is lip print, it is called chelioscopy. Compulsive desire to set things on fire is kleptomania. It is not kleptomania, set things on fire. It is pyromania. What is kleptomania? It is stealing things of little importance. Stealing things of little importance. The things are not costly, but the person steals it. Oniomania. What is oniomania? What is oniomania? Can anybody please tell me what is oniomania? Pyromania means set things on fire. Kleptomania means urge to steal small things that usually have very little value. Dipsomania means an urge to drink continuously is called dipsomania. Oniomania means compulsive buying of things, going to a mall, shopping the things continuously. That is oniomania. Pyromania means urge to set things on fire. Dipsomania means urge to drink continuously. Continuously they drink. So it is pyromania. The type of burn shown in the figure is A. Endogenous burn, B. Exogenous burn, C. Brush burn, D. Filigree burn. Well, it is filigree burn. It is also called arborescent burns. It is also called Lichtenberg's flowers. Lichtenberg's flowers are pathognomic of lightning strike. They are superficial, thin, irregular, tortuous marking on skin. Superficial, thin, irregular, tortuous marking on skin, resembling branches of tree. Does not correspond to vascular channel found over shoulders or flank. They are not associated with burning. So the correct answer here is filigree burn. During autopsy, bloating of face, tongue with blisters are noted. Identify the phenomenon. Well, it is decomposition. It is decomposition. What is taphonomy? Taphonomy means the study of decomposition process of human being remains is taphonomy. Earliest sign of decomposition internally is reddish brown discoloration of aortic intima. Earliest sign of decomposition externally is greenish discoloration in the right iliac fossa. Decomposition involves three stages: color changes, production of gases, and liquefaction of tissue. So the correct answer here is decomposition. Identify the nature of this finding. It is an antemortem finding. The image shown in which of the following method of identification? It is poroscopy. Hanging causes a large amount of injury to carotid artery. Most common form of drowning in India is accidental drowning. Tandem bullet is bullet that is not released on first fire but comes out with second bullet on second shot. Click the link in the description box to join the 2-day Neet PG Breakthrough Blueprint event. Identify the poison. What type of poison it is? It is Digitalis purpurea. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click the link in the description box to join the Ultimate Neet PG Breakthrough Blueprint class. It is free for first 10 people who click the link in the description box and those who subscribe. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.